Howdy gamers, welcome back to Achievement Man. Today, I'm going to infiltrate the cult of the Darkmoon Degenerates. The plan is simple. I'm going to complete Darkmoon Faire achievements to gain their trust until I can talk to the cult leader. I need to ask him why he made these achievements so degenerate. Let's head over to Darkmoon Faire Island and do a little bit of sleuthing. The first thing to take care of is playing 6 games around the fair and completing some weird challenges with them. I start off with beating the hell out of some fake Noels in Whack-A-Nole. Then I launched myself out of a cannon several times to land in the middle of this target, but I am not very good with pattern recognition, so it takes me many tries. But eventually I do get it. Up next is the quick shot, where I just hit Q twice. Done. Then the Ace Tonk Commander. I used my powers of degeneracy to spam Q for another easy achievement. 2 left. Up next is the ring toss. Now, if you don't know the secret to the ring toss, it could look pretty impossible to get 10 loops in one try. But here's the secret. Hold the ring over wherever he's walking from and throw it right when he starts running. It'll land every time. Easy achievement. The last one is playing with this fire wing minigame, and man, was I really bad at this one. The first run, I ended up going into an area where I cleared all the rings out. Then my next attempt, I was at 49 out of 50, and like an idiot, I did the exact same thing. But finally, third tries the charm, and I get it knocked out. Hey, Mr. Cult Man, I knocked out that list. Good job, you can do what children do. Can I join the cult now? There's no cult. I guess those dancers are sort of like a cult down there. Go talk to them in the tent. Sounds good. I head on down and begin to get my groove on. It's time for the DDR experience of a lifetime. This tent holds dance battles.
To the death.
No, not really to the death. At first, I just do the dance on easy, normal, and hard, thinking that's all I'll need to finish this achievement. But then reality sets in. I have to do each difficulty 10 times. But it's okay. With this handy dandy weak aura, I can knock it out real easy because I was not doing the hard difficulty 10 times by memory. So I work my way through the easy ones without challenge, through the medium ones where I mess up a couple times, and then the hard ones I just use this weak aura to complete the achievement for dancing. Oh man, I am famished after all that dancing. So I run off and I scoop up a bunch of food and liquor, getting an achievement and intoxicated at the same time. But then I meet an unlikely ally in my quest to stop this cult. Hey you there with the big ears. I hear you're trying to join the cult. Oh yeah, for sure. Can you let me in? Oh yeah, sure. First, I need you to get me some rare artifacts. Okay, one sec. I just run over to the auction house and I buy all of them. You're back so soon. Yeah, here's the artifacts. Oh, why, thank you for getting these artifacts. Get out of my hair and go ask some of the other staff if they need help, but don't mention the cult at all. It's a secret. Okay, I'll be back. I run around to some of the fair staff and ask what they need help with. They send me to do chores such as picking up scrap metal, picking weeds, and fishing. The last thing I have to do is some archaeology. And there's our question of the week. Do you remember this skill at all? Have you ever even done it? Do you have strong feelings about it? Why does it still go up to 700 when all of the other skills are expansion based? I've never had a problem with it, but Blizzard has completely forgotten about it at this point. Be sure to leave your answer down in the comments. Anyway, I gather up some fossils and head back to my new cultist friend. Hey there, I have these fossils for you. Oh yes, the knife here. Meet the park manager. Hi, I hear you've been putting in a lot of work for being an unpaid intern. Yeah, I'm just trying to join that cult you guys have. There's no cult here, but I do know something big you can do for us. I recognize you from TV as that dragon racing champion. Yeah, that's me. Can you go advertise that you're here in every major city and put on some races for us? That'll net us some major profits, and we won't pay you a dime. Yeah, I guess, as long as you promise to take me to the cult leader after I finish the races. The president? Well, I guess since you're a celebrity, I can take you to see him after the races. All right, I'm in. I start out by letting it be known in every major city that I'm racing at the fair by disturbing the peace.
Oh shit.
And then I get to racing. The stands are packed. The excitement is electric. And I haven't done these types of races before, but here goes nothing. I start with the easier of the two courses to get the hang of things. And the first mount I use is this flesh bird, the most basic mount. It takes a few laps to get the hang of these courses, but eventually I'm able to clear the top time with the flesh bird with no problems.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Up next is the robot bird. This one's way easier to knock out because the abilities are more forgiving when you mess up. Third is the helicopter. The helicopter was definitely more challenging, but I got it in due time. And finally was this
Big metal man.
He's a bit awkward to start out with, but once I get the hang of controlling this man, I'm good to go and I finish up the easy course achievements.
Nice.
And up next is the challenging courses. I take my flesh bird again, and within 5 seconds, I know this is not happening. The course is considerably longer, it has way more hazards, it has way more paths, it has verticality, and it has way more ways to completely mess up a run. But I have to appease the fans, so I cheated.
I don't want to hear another word! You're a disgrace to the game, Yugi!
On my fleshy steed, as soon as I was out of sight of the crowds, I wiggled my way up this mountain. This let me bypass half the course. Then a bit further up, I use a big jump boost to bypass another large chunk. And I get the achievement pretty easily for the flesh bird. Up next is the robot bird, and the robot bird is even easier than the flesh bird for this. I can just scale half this mountain with his jumping ability, easily making time for the record. And then I tried the helicopter mount to do this strat again, but whether due to a lack of agility on the helicopter's part or due to a
Divine sense of justice.
within its mighty gears, it refused to cheat.
So I committed a war crime instead.
I ran along the course the normal way for some time, eventually making it to where the Darkmoon portal is. And now watch this gamer move. I jump out of the portal, taking me back to Elwyn Forest. Then,
Get the f out of my room and play Minecraft!
taking me to Darkmoon Island again. But wait, I'm not on my mount, and there's no timer. But all of the hazards are still out. What could this possibly mean?
The secret ingredient is crime.
Well, I run back to the beginning of the race, I hop back on the helicopter, and I get the achievement for the record. It seems sus,
Sussy baka!
but it's also completely worth it. Alas, this method will not work for my last mount,
The metal man.
so instead we choose a different form of skipping half the course.
That guy is cheating. He's cheating!
I start a race, run over to this big rocket shoot in the air thing, then I store the ability with his second ability. I run back to the beginning and reset the race, and then I start the race by running all the way back up that mountain I would do on the flesh bird, but I used that stored rocket to leap over a good half of the course. And from there, it's just following on like the other ones. And bam, all of the racing achievements are knocked out. Don't they all look beautiful? Hello, sir. I have a celebrity to see you.
Yes, let them in. I am available. And who do I have the pleasure of? Oh no, it's you again. Why can't you just leave me alone?
Oh, hey, Great Father Winter. I'm here to join the cult.
Cult? Are you dumb? There is no cult on this island. It's just a... wait, yes, there is a cult. There is a cult, and to join it, you have to do a few tasks for me, and you will surely survive these tasks. Enter the free-for-all battle royale dueling cage arena and claim the chest. Then, fight this killer rabbit and kill it.
All right, I'll be right back. First, I go kill the rabbit because that seems pretty easy. I track it down and it has 44 million health. So I rally a group of epic adventurers together and we take it out. Then is the Battle Royale fight pit. But I really don't see what's so hard about this because I just walk in, I grab the trinket, and that's it.
Oh, finally time for a nice battle. How did you get in here? Why won't you leave me alone?
I just want to know why your cult has created such degenerate achievements on the island.
What is this cult you keep talking about? The achievements are degenerate tier for pure profit. The dancing, a minimum of 30 tokens required. The races, hundreds of tokens required. Easy gold into our pockets. There's no cult here, just a shady business practice.
Ugh, seriously? There's no nefarious cult behind this?
No, just greed.
Okay, well thanks for nothing then, bye.
Yes, just greed. Greed and sacrifices to the Maw Man.
Now, if you're familiar with these achievements, you may have noticed I didn't do any of the Blightbore achievements. Yeah, one of the main mechanics is very bugged, and there's also not a lot of folks around doing them. And with how way overtuned those ghouls are right now, I would need like a 20-man raid group. And with all the bugs and everything, I just don't think it's worth the time right now to sit there and slam my face into it when I can wait until some of the bugs are fixed. And that is how I tried to infiltrate the Darkmoon degeneracy cult. Apparently though, it was just degenerate capitalism. Oh well. Lots of achievements earned at least, and now I get to go back to my friends at the Goldshire Inn. If you liked the video, please drop a like, it helps me out a ton, and if you liked it a lot, consider subscribing so you can see all of my latest uploads on that nice little subscription feed. And don't forget to let me know how you feel about archaeology. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next achievement, man.